Yo, we are live. City Cypher. It is the
Yo,
podcast.
yo, what's up, y'all? You already know, man. City Cypher.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's not the Cypher. This is the podcast, y'all. You already know what's up, man. Thanks for tuning in right now. You already know, man. We got the new podcast coming out, man. This is our second episode, and this is basically like our platform to bring y'all all of the news about City Cypher, things that are happening. We're gonna have a segment for hip hop history, hip hop news, and we're gonna be, revisiting City Cypher MCs, alumni MCs. So you already know who we got in the motherfucking building today, man. We got the homie GODE, MACK, NITO, aka MACK.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure, man. Let's get that motherfucking. Let's get some love, bro.
Yeah, peace. Thanks for having me, man.
For sure, man. So
welcome.
shit, today, man, I wanted to start off talking about, because I feel like there's a lot of times where like MCs don't get opportunities to talk to other MCs about like things that they go through, possibly like in the writing process or whatever it is. So one thing I was thinking, man, was what is your process? I wanted to talk about like what the process for an MC is before they hit that stage. Like, what are you feeling before you hit that stage, and what do you do to like counteract that feeling before you hit the stage? So is your stomach hurting? Are you just cool? You're not feeling nothing? What is the feeling that you're getting? And then what is that feeling that you get right after?
Like fight or flight.
And then what's that? And then tell us what that looks like right after you get that microphone placed in your hand. Let's all go around the table and let's talk about that, because it's a good experience. It's a good reason for MCs that's listening to be able to hear what we talking about and how we feel. They might feel the same way. So let's go ahead and start it off, man. What y'all feel about that?
Well, first, when I first started, like I would drink a lot, and I noticed that I would be slurring my words a lot. I would be off. I would be extra. And as I got into more and more shows, I stopped drinking more as much as I did, and my shows got better and better and better and better and better. The butterflies, man, I think everybody has the butterflies, unless you're just not in the love of it. That stage is frightening to anybody.
But what if somebody tells you that they never get butterflies before they hit the stage? What do you think about that?
They're lying.
They're lying, right?
Yeah, they're totally
100%.
lying. Not that they're scared or nervous. It's just you get this feeling before you hit that, before that mic, before you say your first words on that mic. It's like a rush almost, that the whole room might black out on you. You know what I'm saying? Like people that you love that are standing right in front of you, you will not see them. Like it's a little thing that you get or you don't. I don't know. Like for me, like I said, I get it. But once I grab it, it's over. All of that's over. Like whatever, even if I'm fumbling, whatever I'm doing right there, I'm right and exact in my head. You know what I'm saying? I am not wrong at all.
That's what I was telling. Me and he were having a discussion off camera, and I was telling him that you always get that feeling of like the butterflies in your stomach, and you've got like that feeling right before. And I'm telling him like that moment when you're standing off stage and the host is holding the mic and he's like, yo, man, I got this motherfucker coming up. He represent Auburn Gresham. He go by the motherfucking name of Heat Detector. And when you're sitting there, you're getting this fucking feeling in your stomach like it's about to happen.
Okay.
But as soon as you grab that mic, like Mac said, it's literally over with at that moment.
See, I think there's a little different play.
What's your experience? Tell him, Loke. What's your introduce yourself, brother?
My name's Loke, man. Was part of a group called the Nut House. Did my solo thing under Loke. Nut House Productions Incorporated. Most nowadays you see me recording people. Check me out, 4955 North Milwaukee, Nut House Productions Incorporated Studio. Bang. But let's get out that out the way.
Shameless.
Okay, so but okay, so as an MC, right, I always got the butterflies, but I feel like it's more like an athlete thing. You know what I mean? You go out there, if anybody's played a sport, you get that ooh, because if you don't, or somebody in the team doesn't, then you're gonna feel like if you feel like you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? And some people, that's their butterflies, but some people are really fucking scared shitless butterflies. I think personally, and I might get some heat for this, you know, but people that don't get the butterflies anymore, it's just a job to them. Does that make sense? Like, not even like either they're so good at it that it's just like fucking making burgers at McDonald's, or really it's like, you know, a porn star. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just me getting it in. And we're you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because I've never had that experience. But if somebody tells me that, it's like, well, then are you?
So when the host of the show is up on stage and he's saying, "Yo, man, we got this motherfucker coming to us straight from Jefferson Park. You already know, man, the Nut House. He's repping the Nut House. What are you feeling at that moment? Is your fucking stomach turning,
like,
or you don't give a fuck?"
Dude, I'm feeling like a motherfucking fighter getting into that ring. I feel like Roy Jones.
And does it
Mike
stop?
Tyson, like, you know what I mean?
Does it stop when the microphone hits your palm of your hand?
If anything, for example, if as an MC, I'm looking at the crowd now. If I do my job as an MC, I understand that, okay, this crowd is gonna dig this, me doing it that way, or you know what I mean. So then, if I'm sitting there and it's kind of like a DJ on their terms. If I'm sitting there, they may want a more smooth, you know, like, or they might want something, you know, crazy. But either way it goes, you can kind of get that feel for how they want it. Do they want the flash, or do they want, you know what I'm saying?
So I think go away when you know what the crowd wants from you.
Fatal, what do you think about that, brother? When you're about to hit that stage and they're like, "Man, we got Fatal coming to the stage. He putting in hella work. Here he goes." What's going on in your brain right that moment when they're announcing you?
Like, the way it is you gotta, everyone's gonna feel those butterflies, that energy, that tingle, whatever it is, right? But it's in how you define it. Like, everyone says, "Oh, when I'm gonna get up there, when I grab the mic, it goes away." Nah, because normally people feel that, and what they think is, "Oh man, something bad's about to happen, or I'm doing something I can't do." When really the truth is, what that feeling means is you're about to grow. You're about to do something you haven't done to make it to something that you can do all the time. So I don't want that feeling to go away, because first, yeah, it's nervous when it first comes to you. But when you tell yourself, like, no, this means I'm about to go out there, I'm about to rock this show the way I haven't before. It's a new place. Like the first time I performed at Sub T, you get that feeling, but I want it to ride through my set. So once I know it's a good thing and I get out there and I start going, I want that to build. I want it to get stronger. And then that's what I ride to. It's like, that's when you feel like you blacked out on the stage. When I just grab that energy, bam, all of a sudden I'm like, damn, my set's over and people are giving me pounds and shit. I'm like, whew, that's when I know I tapped into it.
This how I feel like when I as soon as I hit the mic, everything blacks out and I'm in my set. I'm in my own world, like for like a few seconds, and then I grasp the people, because that's what they come right to you, and you got to give them what exactly what Loke said. You got to give them what they want. Right. To like, if it's an all white crowd, all black crowd, it's a way you got to approach the crowd different. Hip hop crowd, drill crowd, gangster crowd, you feel me? R&B crowd, reggae crowd. Like, it's a way you got to approach that mic as an MC to control it.
So you're saying that you switch up your sets
based on
depending on the crowd. So if you're going to, let's say you're going to play somewhere, you know, you're playing at Sub T, you're going to kind of cater to that, right?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Every set that I've gone on, I've rocked over 300 shows now. So it's like all the sets now, it's not like work. It's more like I'm fun. It's fun. Like I look forward to it, you know, like it's not about the money necessarily anymore as the goal. It's more that feeling that I get, that not the energy that I'm getting, the energy that I'm giving to people more, you know? And now when I get off the mic, it's like I want to go more. I feel like I didn't do enough, you know? Like now I'm like, because I could do an hour set, you know, and that 30 minutes or 15 minutes is just like, Now I just want to. It leaves me amped and almost like I fall off a cliff after I get off the stage, because that feeling cannot be matched in that week coming, in that month coming of life.
I think that's why we get so hyped, man. When it's that time of the month that the Shy City Cypher is about to happen, that day is always like, man, like, you know, we get together, bro. The team comes together the team comes together in the mornings, man, and we go over to the spot that we're filming and we start setting up, and it's just like that feeling that you really can't replace. So talking about Shy City Cypher, bro, MACK NITO was on hella Shy City Cyphers. So let's talk about like your beginning, man. When's the first place you heard about Shy City Cypher?
It was basically online, and by you being so loc, shameless plug from a great customer of his, you know, has the best sound in the city, you know, and so I've known this brother for over 20 years now, and it's 25 years, I would say. Man. So it's like just that love and that camaraderie that we have just was there already. So you being connected to loc, I was already you were already in my peripheral. You know what I'm saying? So like it was only it was meant to be. Like the universe combined and bing.
So remind me, brother. Remind the people out there that's never tuned in to Shy City Cypher. How many volumes have you been on?
Man, I think it's 5.
Okay, bet. And I think your last one was volume 15.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, bet. So you know, we're gonna get into volume 15 in a minute. We're gonna keep it going. I want to bring in somebody, man, that, you know, says that we don't pay him enough attention, but we love the fuck out of this dude, man. Our motherfucking brother. Hold on, let's go in. Before we do that, let's go back into the comments, man. Let's shout out. What's up, man? So shout out to Jamal Jones. He said, "What up, MACK NITO?" So you got some homies tuned in, and we got our brother DJ Ace Vito in the building. He said, "What's good, brother?" Shy City Cypher. So we in there, man. So you say you've been on a couple ciphers. What was since you've been on quite a few ciphers, can you like walk people through the experience of what they would expect from when they wake up in the morning and they begin to go to the Shy City Cypher? What does that day look like for an MC, bro? Tell them what a full day for you looked like in the Shy City Cypher. Like what was your whole experience when you got there, when you were waiting to rap, when you rapped afterwards? Like talk about your experience, man.
All right, so the first one was actually in the garage, right? And it was my first cypher ever, so I didn't really know what to expect. I knew I was good. Like I was pumped like a fighter, real shit. Like I wanted to kill everybody that was there. But then, like, when I got there, that wasn't a vibe. It was just, like, so, like, love. Like, everybody was really interested in hearing what everybody else had to say, you know, and bring energy they had to bring to the table, you know. It was so love. It was almost like I knew these guys forever in that garage, you know, like for real.
And you know what's crazy? One of the little anecdotes about that cypher is that we got together, and my dad, I hit my dad up and I'm like, look, we did the first cypher over here at this office at the office building where No House Productions was located at. I'm like, but we're trying to switch it up. Can we use the garage? He was like, yeah, go ahead. Let's use the garage. So went up in there. Couple of the homies, MACK was in there, Spartacus was in there. Was a couple people. Y'all could go on YouTube and look it up. Volume 2, Shy City Cypher. Just type in Shy City Cypher Volume 2. It'll come up. And that was a dope cypher, man. And so we did it in the garage. And I think that everybody was in there. We had a couple 30 packs going around. So in every shot, you can see a different beer in everyone's hand. In every verse, there's a different beer in every person's hand. And it was very dope, man. And it was that's the kind of experience that we try to, you know, like when we do a cypher, we try to make sure to bring the MCs in and then kind of have them like relax and kind of work into that moment. And
having a different beer in everyone's hand.
Having a different beer.
Right.
Hey, but speaking to that moment of right before you're about to perform, Heat Detector, who's our resident Shy City Cypher resident producer, he's also MC, but literally one of the dopest producers that I've ever met. And So what do you think about that, Heat? What's your outtake on, like, what's the feeling that you get before you've, because I've heard you rap. You're an MC, right?
Pretend.
Nah, you're not fucking pretend.
All right, well,
You're an MC, right? So
yeah.
What's
I've been on a couple of stages.
Okay, so what's that feeling? Matter of fact, when we were on the Juice show, was it the Juice, or was it it was the interview that you and me did on Unwrap?
Right.
But I think that you spit a couple bars. But anyway, what's your feeling like before that moment, and what happens the moment that you get the mic?
I don't know. Like, to me, it's just kind of a different experience. It depends on where it's at and who's there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm around a whole bunch of, like, I know that are good ass MCs that are like really polished, really know their shit, I get nervous. And it's like a fear. It's like right before a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm about to do my shit. You know, and I know they're listening, so there's that fear, but that fear is like a motivating factor. So it's once it's my turn, it's go time. You know? So
you're there, and but so now in that moment, are you about to spit 8 to 16 bars that you have written, or are you literally about to freestyle in the middle of that moment?
I'm always in freestyle mode, and even like just earlier today when you got everybody's rhyming and shit. I'm literally, even if I'm not gonna do anything, I'm always just like going through shit in my head just in case. It's like one of those feelings, like, okay, what if they come over here? You know what I'm saying? What if the mic gets tossed my way? You know, so I'm always like staying prepared.
So speaking to that, Loke,
can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
We didn't get into this real quick. Those that may not know who this man is, man, could you please tell everybody who you are, where you're from, what you're all about?
Yeah, for sure. My bad, man.
The whole kit and caboodle.
We're gonna get into more of his history, but he gonna do it now, man, for sure.
Yeah, because people might not know who they're looking at.
So peace to the world. I am MACK NITO. Actually, formerly known as MACK NITO, now in the present day GODE. And I hail from Wicker Park. I've been in this game for years. It's made me an animal. Now, like, I'm from Wicker Park, the hip hop capital of Chicago, I proclaim. And I have been around the best and sharpened my sword with the best since the beginning, damn near hip hop. I started like as a beatboxer, you know what I'm saying? And then I went to MCing and producing. And I've been around the world, and I keep going, you know what I'm saying? Like, even in my old age, like, I feel like I'm only getting better and better.
Right.
You know?
I like what you just said. You said, I've been around the world, and then you started for a second, said, nah, yeah. That was wild. That was wild right there. I don't know if anybody caught that, but I did.
That was for the people.
I thought it was on purpose.
Can I ask you a real quick question, and it goes back to piggyback off the whole questions about what it feels like right before they grab you the mic, hand you the mic, or before you go on stage or whatever. What was that first time like that you grabbed the mic? First time, your first written shit or freestyle shit, and you somebody had, it was your turn. It's go time. Here you go.
So it was at Blue Note, and I was wasted, and I was like, this time I'm gonna get on stage and kill shit. Because I had rhymed before at different events, but never like in the presence of MCs, like you said, like sword holders. So, and it was Shadow Master. I never forget, you know, Shadow Master host.
Shout out Shadow Master.
Yeah, love the Shadow. And he handed me the mic like, kill him. And I just blacked out, but I swear on life, I was shaking, like so nervous. You know what I'm saying? But like after that, when I got off stage, a few people said, I liked your stuff. And after that, I just kept getting better and better and better.
Because the fear is still always there, kind of like the nervousness shit is still
not
always
a
there.
fear. See, like you said, some people are scared. Some people are just have the butterflies. I just had the butterflies.
Right.
I'm not scared. I'm getting ready to kill it.
No, when I say fear, I don't mean like fear, like scared. It's like how Mike Tyson said. Like we said, he like any person that goes into a fight that is not afraid is going to get their ass whooped.
True.
Because you assuming you're just going to walk in there and do whatever.
As an MC, we're not going to get punched.
No. But verbally punched.
We're not gonna die.
I know, but we get verbally punched. And to me, the worst thing that could ever happen in a battle is for somebody like you do your little thing, and then somebody all of a sudden says some shit, and now you look like a fucking.
So
You know what I'm saying?
Fear is not.
So that's the fear. I'm just saying it's like that's the fight.
As an MC, it's not in my vocabulary.
All right, that's what's up.
So let's all right, so look. So all right, so before we get into that, man, check this out, bro. Anybody that's watching right now, man, we want y'all to go to make sure after this podcast, go on YouTube, check out City Cypher. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Jizzle Productions. We want y'all to hit the notification bell because we want y'all to stay on top of everything. Y'all can also go on Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you follow City Cypher. You already know it to say City Cypher with the 4 stars on it. Make sure that you follow the pages and tune into everything. And also, man, we're going to give y'all an exclusive on the services that all of us offer because we all do something different in the City Cypher. So it's going to be, you know, somewhere where you can come to kind of get all of your services or whatever, man. So, you know, also what I want to talk about, man, is that shout out to Fatal Raps, man. Fatal Raps is the official sponsor of City Cypher podcast episode 2.
That guy right
you
there.
already know, man. This dude right here, man. Fatal Raps. Fatal, tell them about your products, man, and everything that you got, man, on sale right now, and everything that you got for the community.
Word. So the first thing I got is the music. That's the main thing that fuels it all, what it all comes from. So definitely check it out, all streaming services, and fatalraps.com. That's PH8L raps.com. Everything is there. But I got a couple of shirts.
Show him the merch, bro. He got the merch. Y'all gotta get on. Y'all gotta get on his website and get the merch. Show him the merch that y'all got, bro.
I support underground hip hop with the Fatal Flex. Some of these is for up there as an option. I got a couple of these where you hit me up personally, and I can make you different customs right here.
Show them the other ones too.
For real joint. We got right here. We got the for real with the hologram with the cross stitching in it, and on the sleeves, everything. So you can hit me up through the email and get the customs. Also at fatalraps.com, got the link for all the pre-made designs.
What's the email? What's the email address?
Yo, it is fatalraps1985@gmail.com. PH8L raps1985@gmail.com.
You take link?
Yeah,
You
I
take
it all.
You take link?
Hey, he
All right,
takes
cool.
it off. So y'all already.
Cents on the dollar, right? 50 cents.
Right, yeah.
Hey, so y'all already know, man. Fatal Raps is the official sponsor for City Cypher podcast episode 2. This is not the Cypher. This is the motherfucking podcast. So y'all tune in with the homie Fatal. Cop his merch. Hit him up on Spotify, YouTube. Get all the music. Download everything, bro. I pulled up to his crib last week, bumping this shit ghetto. He live in a nice neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But I still pulled up doing my thing. So Mac, where are you from, brother? Tell the people where you're from.
He said Humboldt Park.
No.
He ain't say. Tell him where you from. He know. Tell him where you from, bro.
I'm from Wicker Park.
Wicker Park. My bad.
Yeah, definitely. I'm from Wicker Park, and basically, like I said, it's the hip hop capital of Chicago, man. It's where I seen the first breakers, where I seen the first b-boy shirt. You know what I'm saying? Where I seen the first MC. You know, like.
Speaking of first, who's your top MC of all time? People got a list. People got a top 5. People got a top 10. Who's your top MC, bro? Who really influenced you to be an MC?
Rakim.
Ooh,
89.
Nice.
I was on a plane to Australia just listening to it over and over and over.
So if you could compare your style, does that mean you compare your style to Rakim, or who would you if somebody just met you and was like, all right, man, I want to introduce you to this dude Mac, what are they saying about you? Like what they talking about your
It's weird, like him being my favorite MC. I only seen him really perform twice, like where I really like locked in.
he's like a ninja.
Word. But I mean, I've been invited mad times and I missed mad shows. So I guess it was by God's grace. But the last show that I went to was right before the pandemic at the Chicago Theater with Ghostface, Killer, Raekwon, all of them. And right then and there, after I got out the Chicago Theater, I told my girl, I'm the God MC now.
Wow, those are big shoes. But But I want to just piggyback real quick off of what something Jizzo said
It's crazy.
when he asked you the question about do you like your style? Do you think it's like Rakim or whatever? I think I'd like, and this is kind of like a across the board question to everybody, because I think that we all are influenced. It's just like music. You know, we take our influences from all different types of places, and then we ended up putting our own twist or feel on it. But there's no way to get around the fact that there is an influence from somebody or something or if it's an MC that's, you know, could be Rakim, it could be Rakim and Special Ed, you know what I mean?
It's Wu-Tang. For me, it's Wu-Tang. And okay. Wu-Tang, like not a single artist, Wu-Tang. Right. It's my whole influence as an artist. Not Rakim.
But you don't sound like them.
Exactly.
Right.
I sound like a different member of Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Shout out to Ace Vito in the comments, man, saying shout out to Mac, aka GODE. Can we hit that boy. CCC family comment that says show on stream? Can we see what that is? All right, man. Shout out to our brother, man, our Shy City Cypher family, brother Noodles.
Peace, boy.
He in the motherfucking building. He's the reason when y'all get these ciphers, they sounding so crispy and so right, is because Noodles is recording the audio and doing the post editing and all of that on the audio, man. And also Loke, man, and has also stepped up to do the same thing. So we got two people that recording audio. As y'all know, man, speaking of how I was gonna say that all of us do like something different. If y'all want some recording time, y'all want to go to a studio that's like relaxed, that's got a good vibe, that's got a safe parking lot, that you're gonna get to kind of do whatever it is you want to do to feel comfortable, man. Y'all gotta holla at the homie Loke. No House Productions Incorporated Studios. He's located at 4955 North Milwaukee in the Jefferson Park neighborhood, located right next to the Jefferson Park Blue Line. So if y'all want that studio time, y'all make sure to hit him up, man.
I'll get more time than me when I'm the sponsor.
If you want to see some of his work, if you want to see some of his work, get at me at MACK NITO, MACK NITO. I should be the only one in the world on Spotify, all of that, and you will see what bro has done.
100%, man. And if y'all want them crazy, fucking crazy instrumentals, y'all gotta holla at the man Heat Detector. Real motherfucking talk. Easy. Stop playing with your fucking music game. Invest in your shit. Come on, man. Get some fucking money up. Hit up Heat Detector and pick up some of that fire, bro. He's not the Shy City Cypher resident producer for no motherfucking reason. It's a motherfucking reason, and y'all know, man. Y'all gotta hit him up. Don't take my word for it.
Trying to be humble over here, fam.
Nah, fuck that. Don't take my word for it. Go on Facebook.
Right.
Type in Heat one word, Detector the second word. Y'all will find his Facebook. Add him on there. Get the motherfucking beats. Real talk, man. And y'all already know what
card ready when you call.
I'm super hot fire.
And y'all already know what the homie Fatal Raps got as well in the building. He already let y'all know he got the merch, he got the music. Follow his shit. Go on Fatal Raps, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. Every motherfucking thing, man. Make sure y'all go on it, man. You know, shout out to Noodles, man. He's still in the comments saying he tuning in. He couldn't be in the building today. We're gonna take this second to just give a quick shout out to all of our family members, our Shy City Cypher family members that are not in the building right now.
Can I give a shout out real quick? I don't mean to cut you
off. No.
Shout out to the Pride Parade today, man. Shout out to the whole Alphabet community, man. Just so y'all know, we ain't hating.
Nah, for sure, man. You already know we got our bees, man. Shout out to everybody. We love everybody at the Shy City Cypher. Everybody is welcome. As always, man, Shy City Cypher podcast is just like the check-in. It is a free space, man, to come. But Shy City Cypher podcast, if you're whack, we're gonna fucking tell you you're whack. So don't come over here with that bullshit or none of that. But make sure y'all stay tuned in. We're gonna be doing this every Sunday. And we're doing all of our podcasts kind of on the same 2 days. So if you guys are fans of Unwrap and you're watching this right now, you already know that we do shows on Friday at 8:30. Every Friday at 8:30, you can find the Unwrap show. And Heat Detector's got all different kinds of guests, man, like legends like Master Ace, legends like MC Juice, legends, man. Just it's great interviews, man. It's in depth. It's for all the cats that do the podcast.
Rusty Jux.
It's definitely for all the cats that shout out to Rusty Jux, man. It's definitely for all the cats that do the podcasting. Y'all want to make sure to tune into that. It's an amazing podcast. But also Sundays, if y'all tune in, we got two shows. 7 p.m., y'all can expect the City Cypher podcast. And at 8:30, we're going to be doing the check-in as well. So anybody that's tuned in now, take a quick break after this, and y'all come back over there.
Come back in. The check-in is all about mental health. And anything that we can do, and also to like try to get come to some what's the word I'm looking for, solutions for problems, or even just help somebody, guide them in the right direction to get help if they're having mental issues or problems.
So speaking about problems and speaking about having issues, I want to go around the table real quick and ask y'all, do you guys write your bars anticipating who might be on the cipher? You might not know who's going to be on the cipher, but in your back of your mind, are you writing to show off for other MCs? Like, or do you just not give a fuck and you're just writing bars?
Can I just?
We'll start with you, Heat Detector.
For sure. Everybody can get it. So
let's go.
Yeah, everybody.
Let's go. Every motherfucker can get it.
Motherfucker can get it. When I make a beat, I think of
drop something for that.
Killing
everybody can get it.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get it. So anytime it's written, if you feel like it was written for you, it was probably written for you, motherfucker. So there.
That's right. Look, what do you think, man? Do you write your bars anticipating who might not be there? Or do you don't give a fuck?
I just write. I'm not gonna lie. I just write. And depending on the circumstance, depending on what the hip hop Holy Ghost gets me to spit, that's what I'm gonna spit. And you know what I mean? Because I've been in the building, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking I'm spitting that hot fire fucking Dylon shit. And then you know somebody next to me just starts fucking going off. And I'm just like, okay.
So Mac, let's go, Mac. Mac, what do you think, brother? Do you write your bars anticipating who's about to be on that City Cypher, or do you just motherfucking wall out?
Well, I go with the intention to kill everybody.
See?
But God,
let's go.
But God gives me my bars. So I already won when I got there already. It's already in time and space. I already won, right? Knowing that. So now when I go to create like a place in the actual cipher. Like I want to create a moment. I go to create a moment for the cipher.
What do you do if you go into that with that mentality, but there's somebody there who actually wrote some shit aimed at you, and all of a sudden you find yourself you just went, now they grab the mic and all of a sudden they spitting shit, you know it's pertaining to you. What do you do?
All right, so you got a sticker of Chris Crack right there.
That's my man. Shout out Chris Crack.
Ask him what I did to him.
Oh, whoa.
Hold up. All right, go ahead. So what'd you do? What did you do?
No, we can't do that.
No. Let him say. No, let him say what he did. No, let him say what he did.
My man.
He brought it up. Let him say what he did.
Go ahead.
You brought it up. Let him say what he did.
The only man I ever said his name on the track and diss real shit. Even though we had no problem now. There's no problem. This was years ago. But so if there is an issue, I'm gonna address it.
Right, word.
Have you had titty milk? Delicious titty milk?
Fresh titty milk.
Man,
fresh titty milk.
Only the finest of titty milks. You gotta say milk. You gotta say only the finest.
Fatal, what do you think, brother? Do you write your bars anticipating who's about to be on the cipher? You literally don't give a motherfucker.
Nah, I don't want to feel sorry for them while I'm writing. So
that's right. Let's go.
This is a table full of warriors, man. So you can't even ask that type of question. You know what I'm saying? Because it just stands to reason.
So
that's what a motherfucker
so
would
look,
do.
Really,
go
my
ahead.
Secret thing is my best friend. Like my dude, we talk about anything. I will send him a verse, and he's the only person that'll be like, "What the fuck is that? Like, shit, you were gonna go with that? No, you better go back into the drawing board." So I know that's what I'm writing for. Is I better surpass this man's opinion because I can't go with a verse. If he's like, "What the fuck?" No.
Yeah, I'm like that kind of with beats more so. I like to lay in the cut and just listen to somebody else's shit, and I'm just gonna go formulate and go, okay, I'm gonna hit him with this.
So I'm gonna cater. So then I'm gonna cater. I'm gonna cater the next question specifically to you, Heat, and then I'm gonna switch it up when we jump over to Loke, to Mac, and to Fatal. Right. But the original question is, when you hear somebody kill it right before you, does that affect you mentally? Now, I'm going to cater it to you. When you hear a beat and you're maybe in a competition or you've ever been in some kind of competition mode and you hear the motherfucker before you, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Does that affect you mentally as you're about to go next?
Nah. I mean, I'm pretty fucking confident in everything that I do. So I don't really pay too much attention. The only thing I pay attention to when it comes to some shit like that is the music, and then I just go to myself, okay, what do I got? Because I got so much weaponry, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, I used to not give out any of my music or do any of that shit, and so now I'm just barely starting to put music out there. Because if you wanted to hear some shit from me, I had to either know you, somebody had to bring you around me, or something, and then you still wouldn't hear everything. You'd only hear maybe a couple of joints, and if I let you rock on the shit, as I only really rock with a couple of people. So I just think about what I have in my arsenal, and I just pull it up and go, yeah, I'm about to fucking kill this nigga. He ain't never gonna want to make beats again. That's what I think. Real talk though.
That's what's up,
I try
man.
to stay humble, but you know, I got a God-given gift over here too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready for battle anytime, any place, anywhere. Anybody can get it.
No, that's what's up, man. So Fader, you already got the microphone in your hands. When somebody kills it before you on the microphone, does that affect you mentally before you perform?
Yeah, but it's a good thing. Like if I'm going after Mac comes in there, bam, he just hit him with bars and they got hyped up. They're excited. They want more, right? Like they're ready for the next. So it's only going to affect you negative mentally if you're like, oh, I can't live up to that. But instead, I'm like, yo, he got them ready for what the fuck I brought. Like they already charged. I don't even need my first few bars to hook them. They're ready. They're hungry. So I'm like, now they're just going to say they killed it at the end is the idea. It's like, I'm just joining in on it.
For sure. Mac, what do you feel about that, brother? When you hear somebody kill it before you, does that kind of affect you in your performance afterwards? Like, are you nervous about it, or do you just go in and do you?
It's motivation. It's like motivation to go even harder. I may even mess up. That's how hard I'm going after he went. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? But I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get it right. But like that, it's just motivation. Just like when any of my brothers do well, it makes my heart feel good.
Word.
I swear, if like I got like little chills on that one. But for real, like when any of my people succeed, it brightens my day, man.
That's what's up, Loke. City Cypher, motherfucking coordinator since day one, man. Loke is the only person in the building that has been in the City Cypher since the first City Cypher ever came out back in 2014. We're about to hit our 10-year anniversary. So, Loke, you've been in so many ciphers, bro, for so many years, and you've seen so many MCs. When you see an MC that kills it, does that affect you mentally right before you're about to go?
He's like, here's my card. Come to the Nut House and record.
Yeah, that's gonna be some easy money.
Drop.
But no, real talk. When it comes to that, the way I look at it is simple, right? I know what I'm there to do. So to watch somebody be great, I can watch somebody be great and know that I'm gonna be great at the same time. And my greatness is going to make that person that I looked at and said, damn, you did something great, look over and say, wow, there's another Titan sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Loke. You go.
I'm good right now.
So let me ask you, man, and let's do this. I want to time it to 15 seconds because if I feel like if you asked me this question, I could talk to you for hours about how it is to be in a City Cypher. In 15 seconds,
all right,
minus heat, because you
no. I got don't minus me, man. Now you're doing that shit
minus
again.
Heat.
No, here we go. I'm gonna tell you how it is to be on Shy.
Tell me your version. Tell me your hold on. Tell me, this is the question, and then you can answer. You're next. Tell me your version of how it is to get on a City Cypher and do your thing.
Okay, first of all, it's not my version. I know these things for facts because I talked to the Overlord. The truth is, you got to be on your motherfucking shit. You got to be on your shit at all times. You got to come prepared. And you got to be ready to do the damn thing. Period. Mic drop.
All right, bet. So, look, 15 seconds. What is your version of what it is to get on the City Cypher and do your thing? 15 seconds.
It's to shine amongst greats. Period.
Nice one.
Then that was fucking 3 seconds. You're not gonna use the rest.
You don't
of it?
need it. He just said everything.
Dude, if you're sitting there,
This
on
isn't
that
Kill Tony.
platform-
The kitty hasn't
if
came
you're
out
sitting
yet.
there- Okay, look.
The West Hollywood Tiger hasn't came out yet. You still have time.
Dude, I'm just saying, man. Like when I look at it, man, look, I see great MCs spitting shit. I see shit I see MCs that have really fucking blown my mind.
Yeah,
You
hell,
know what I mean?
hell the
So-
fuck
so,
yeah.
So when I'm sitting there and I'm saying they're amongst greats, bro. All these people, a lot
See,
of the
now he-
alumni that's been there, man. They're out there grinding. They're out there doing their
All right,
thing.
all right.
And I
15
salute-
seconds
you
up.
fucking
15
should've let
seconds
you
up.
gave him the three-
Mac,
I know,
Mac.
right?
15 seconds up. Mac, what is Magneto? What is it like? What is your version of what it's like to get on a Shy City Cypher and
50
do your
seconds.
thing? 15 seconds.
Man, it's the satisfaction after seeing that video and seeing the progress you have had as an MC or a writer or just a freestyler or whatever you're doing out there. It just makes your whole year, it makes you want to go harder. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a tool for yourself to up your level.
That's what's up, man. Fatal, 15 seconds. What is your experience on getting on a cipher and doing your thing?
And go.
So it's the connection that you make with everybody. We all lay it down. We make a dope cipher, and it's like a fraternity, right? I still talk to those people, and that feeling was so inclusive that it made me come back, hit you up, and work my way to be on the crew. Like, yo, I got cameras, I got this. I want to be a part of this situation.
Definitely, man. You want to be a part of the situation. I think the story along the panel here was that everybody is just trying to be inspired and inspire others. Shout out to James Miller. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh shit." Shout out to DJ Ace Vito, man. He said, "Breast milk, you saved my day." Shout out to you, man. We saved your day with the breast milk. He also said, "One person I can say who influenced me to go harder is Noodles. But at the end of the day, it's me versus me."
Yeah, shout out
So
to me versus me. man.
me versus me, man. You can always do your thing, but at the end of the day, it's you versus you because you're the one that got to listen to your verses and listen to your shit. So let's keep it moving from there, man. I know this is like a difficult question, but I feel like everybody that's in the building could answer it, minus heat detector.
God damn it.
So heat detector, who is your favorite Shy City Cypher MC in history?
In history?
In history.
Okay, now I am able to answer this question. Okay? And I'm
If it's me, don't choose me. Pick somebody else.
First of all,
I'm just saying.
you're low on the list
Okay.
for me. But I'm gonna speak because I'm from the future, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's me. So I'm just leave it at that.
Loke, who is your favorite Shy City Cypher MC of all time? Don't worry about getting judged. Motherfuckers ain't
And
gonna
don't say
come.
Jizzo.
Motherfuckers ain't gonna come for me. You ain't gotta say me. Who's your favorite MC of all time?
Well, the guy behind the microphone right here. But besides that, besides the guy with this nice bucket head, no, honestly, man, I really, all right, I like seeing either that business or
Shout out to Andreas Haley. Hold on,
Or,
before you go on to the next one.
okay.
Shout out to Andreas Haley, man. Go check out his music on fucking YouTube. Check him out on Facebook. Check him out on everywhere. Andreas Haley, aka formerly known as Dat Business. Shout out to that brother, man. He's a real Chicago MC. So we would love to send our viewers, our supporters over to go check out that biz. So let's keep it moving, man. Magneto,
I'll leave it at that.
all right, Magneto, who is your favorite all-time Shy City Cypher MC? And it cannot be you, and it cannot be me, and it cannot be nobody here on the
You can
panel.
say my name if you want to.
You can say heat detector
It's
if you want.
easy.
He's 0-2.
It's easy. It's Solo Redline. That boy.
Woo!
Word,
Shout out to
boy.
Solo
He's
Redline.
Solo.
Shout out to Solo Redline.
And
Solo.
detective.
So the quick story I'll give you. I'm not gonna talk on about that, but Solo Redline became famous in 2014. He was featured on YouTube and got millions of views as the homeless rapper. And about 2 weeks after, a MC that was on our cipher brought him over and said, "Hey, can I bring over this one MC?" And I'm like, "Well, what's his name?" And she was like, "Solo Redline." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, you could bring him over." He came over, did a cipher, it was off freestyle. If y'all go watch Volume 5, look up Shy City Cypher, Volume 5, and y'all will see somewhere in the middle, Solo Redline is in there. He does a whole freestyle piece. It's fucking crazy. Shout out to DJ's Vito in the comments. He said one person No, he said, shout out to James Miller. He said it's always a friendly competition to better each other. Um, also, he said that his favorite MC of all time was Skiles. So shout out to Skiles, man. I said this on the last episode, but I'm gonna say it again. That Skiles is one of Shy City Cypher's most prolific MCs of all time. He's on the highest voting list, man. He's also was on the team. He's heavy on the first 10 volumes. And shout out to that brother, man, because he does his thing. If y'all want some custom jerseys, look up Vic Damone Jr. on Facebook. Hit him up for the custom jerseys. He's got all types of shit. So make sure y'all get on him, get at him. Also, DJ Ace Vito said, I gotta say it's between Monsoon, Skiles, and Noodles. And I'll agree, man. My favorite, I'll just jump to me real quick. My favorite Shy City Cypher MC of all time is Sweet Juices. Shout out to Sweet Juices, man. She's a motherfucking beast. She's literally one of my favorites. She's only been on maybe twice, maybe 3 times. But she's a motherfucking beast. So shout out to her. But under that, Noodles is definitely somebody. I respect you, brother. Every time I write my verse, one of the questions, look, can you open your phone? One of the questions that I had was, do you think about who's going to be on the next cipher when you're writing? And for me, Noodles is one of them cats, man, that I always think about, like, what the fuck is Noodles going to write? And I know that's kind of the same for a couple MCs in the cipher. We be fucking around in the Shy City Cypher Facebook inbox group or whatever. And you know, so shout out to Noodles, bro. You definitely inspire me, man. So we're going to bring y'all a special segment that we've been doing since the first episode, and we're going to, oh, okay, my bad, man. Sorry if I'm jumping. Fado, go ahead, man. Who's your favorite Shy City?
It was me, but
who's your favorite Shy? And it can be Heat Detector, but don't do that to us right now.
No, but look,
we don't need that energy.
It's hard not to say myself, but the story I'll tell you is the verse that I was most hyped for, right? As I remember it, the day we recorded the cipher, and then we were editing, I was going back and playing the video, was Loke's verse on volume 34. It was just something else, the way that thing was crafted, bro, and the
shout out to Loke.
Emotions with it, with the talking about holding and pulled the jersey. I was like, damn, I was in awe. Like, this is greatness. So that verse on volume 34, I went back and played it before it was edited. Now
that's what's up, man. Loke is your favorite. Loke is your favorite Shy City Cypher MC of all time, and you know. No, it's okay. He can have that. Fuck that. We gonna have that. We gonna he gonna not say Loke is his favorite, and we gonna be like, no, we can't have that on the.
Ange 13 out there.
Oh,
hey, shout out! But Ange 13 has never been on Shy City Cypher, so shout out Ange 13.
She wants to.
She definitely wants to. That's my sister, man. Shout out to Shy Rock Nation. Everybody that's listening right now, that's on the motherfucking live and on the live streams and on everywhere. If y'all love Shy Rock Nation, or ever represented Shy Rock Nation, or the good things that they've done in the community for you at some point in your life, go ahead and throw that Shy Rock up. Rest in peace to Uncle Heck, man. Heckle McCoy. We love you, brother. Rest in peace to you, man. It's always love. Shy Rock Nation Chapter 4 Beast in the motherfucking building. So I think we got
speaking of volumes. You know,
yeah, we're gonna get to the. You know what? Let's get to the hip hop history first, real quick. So what we're gonna give y'all is what y'all want to do. Y'all want to do the shit first? Let's do the shit first. So all right. So what we're gonna bring y'all, man, and we chose this volume specifically because Mac. It was the last volume that Mac NITO was on. He was on multiple volumes, but this was the last one he was on. So we're gonna go ahead and check out Mac NITO's verse. We're going to comment on some of the bars. Anybody that's listening right now to Mac NITO's bars, make sure, or any bars, we're going to listen to a couple of the verses. But first, Mac, make sure y'all comment in the thing right now. Let's get it, man. This is Mac NITO on Shy.
This is the most recent, not the last, because he'll be back.
This is the most recent, yes. Shy City Cypher, volume motherfucking 15. Let's go. Shout out to Troy Mack for letting us film it in his house. Shout out to Troy Mack for producing this motherfucking beat. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Turn that shit up. Okay.
The volume on the inside here is low. Well, it's not even.
Play his whole verse.
Hold on.
Turn it up. Yeah, you hey, that was them days though, man. That was them days. We was on 15. We was in a row around that time. Like We're-
place was beautiful.
That was our first one of our first language.
First what?
Our English.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that changed the dynamics of it.
It did. That's the one Wally told me to, hey, make sure y'all do this shit. I don't know if this is
From that angle, I thought I was in the cipher.
Then I got mostly one text, but this was a good one text. Like, you know, everybody was like, "Yeah, that's it."
Yeah, man. So hold on, let's pause it real quick. So Mac, what do you remember about that cipher, real quick, brother? Because we're kind of running out of time, but we're good. So let's just keep
I
going.
was so
We got about 10
prepared.
minutes.
I was really prepared for that cipher, and I was like, in the environment and the MCs I was surrounded by made me go so hard for real.
That's what's up, man. So because we're running out of time, we're not gonna go ahead and watch the rest of that cipher. But I'm glad that we got to feature Mac NITO's verse on that Shy City Cypher. Y'all could go look that up. Jizzle Productions, Shy City Cypher on YouTube, Volume 15. Y'all will find it. Let's go ahead and bring in that last segment, man. We're gonna be switching it up. It might be earlier in other episodes moving forward, but we want to talk about hip hop history in every one of our episodes, man. And every week, somebody from the team is gonna be bringing y'all that information. Every week, somebody's gonna be bringing y'all that information, and it might be a mix of like hip hop news. It might be a mix of hip hop history. It might be in this day in hip hop. It might be a mix of shit. It's gonna go from team member to team member. So this week, man, hip hop history, hip hop news, whatever you want to call it, is brought to you. Hip hop knowledge is brought to you this week, man. Episode 2 of the Shy City Cypher podcast by the homie, none other Loke, man. No House Productions. Loke, go ahead, man. It's on you, brother.
All right, so I figured I'd take a few things going on this week or that have happened this previous week and talk about it. So this week, one of the members of Mob Deep Prodigy passed away. You know, some
What year though? Clarify that, not this week.
Party. June 20th, 2017. You know, and there's some controversy around that man's death. You know, all I can say is rest in peace to that man. And you know, he was his last couple of solo albums. I don't know if y'all listened to him, but were very thought-provoking to say the least.
What's the controversy? Let's talk about the controversy real quick in 60 seconds. Let's talk about the hold on, he let him go, man. It's his segment. Talk about the controversy surrounding his death.
All right, so okay, some people say he died of sickle cell. However, they said that he also died for something that he was eating, whatever. Now, also, he had just released the album that was on some conspiratorial stuff. So, you know, that goes into the rabbit hole of knowing or talking about too much, you know. But that's a different subject with a tinfoil hat. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So real quick before we get on to Loke has another topic for the hip hop history. But before we get into that real quick, we did get some comments saying that there was no audio when y'all watched that Shy City Cypher on the screen. So for anybody that didn't get to check out the audio, go right now after this, go on YouTube, look up Shy City Cypher Volume 15. You'll be able to see all the MCs from that cipher, and you will get the audio that way. So go ahead and watch it, man. Shout out to DJ Ace Vito. But Loke, keep it moving, man, with the hip hop history, brother.
So the next one that I have is very influential artist, whether you all know it or not, or people out there don't know it or not. I'm gonna bring it to somebody's attention. A gentleman by the name of Schoolie D from Philadelphia, born June 22nd, 1962. Now, if anybody doesn't know about Schoolie D, I'm gonna put you up on something. First and foremost, if somebody says gangster rap was born in the West Coast, that's kind of a half truth, because Schoolie D put out 6 in the Morning, which influenced Ice-T, or excuse me, Schoolie D put out PSK, which influenced Ice-T 6 in the Morning. You know what I mean? But he also did shit like Saturday Night. You know what I'm saying? And which was also sampled by the Roots back in the day. Yes, y'all. It's like that boom, doom, doom. You know, but you know, he was very influential. And then later on, he was also I don't know if you ever seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but he actually did the intro music for Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So anybody that doesn't know about hip hop, y'all make sure go on after this fucking podcast, go on YouTube and type in Schoolie D. I've had the pleasure.
I got one better for him.
Type in Schoolie D. I had real quick, man. Rest in peace to Mike One. I had the pleasure of seeing Mike One, Schoolie D on stage a couple years ago, back in like 20, maybe 16, 17. It was a dope show, man. That was really dope. I know what you want to say.
What do I want to say?
You want to say, for anybody that's watching, we'll just throw one question out at y'all. Is it West Coast hip hop?
No, that's not what the fuck
Is it West Coast hip hop or East Coast hip hop?
No.
That's just something for y'all to talk about separately.
No, I
Go
was
ahead.
just gonna say that if they really want to get some hip hop history, don't tell them to go somewhere else. Tell them to come back to City Cypher every Sunday, get some history, get some knowledge.
But we talking about a lot of things every episode. So in case y'all kind of wondering what the fuck we talking about, go on the internet after this and I know we be joking, but really do that shit, man. Look up Schoolie D. Really go look up NITO's motherfucking catalog on Spotify. Look up the shit he did. Go look up Fatal. Go look up the beats that Heat Detector has. Go look up all the songs that have fucking 5 and 10,000 views that Loke produced. Go look that shit up that I shot the video for.
And if your girl or your baby mama won't let you get on the
internet, shot the video.
If she won't let you do it, sneak in the bathroom while you're taking a dump and then go and watch that shit and watch City Cypher every Sunday.
Look, what else do you have? I know you got a third one. Go ahead and hit him with the third one. Let's go. Let's go with it.
In Chicago right now, going back to West Coast hip hop, right? Gangster rap. We got Ice Cube doing the big 3 right now. All right. Which is really cool. Now, I think this is cool because to see where he came from with from the most dangerous rap group, right? Now, mind you, prior he had the group what come on
I'm gonna say something. Fuck Ice Cube. He stole my fucking music off the Predator album. I want my money, nigga. I'm coming at you.
Whoa. You're gonna fire shots in the middle of the City Cypher podcast. Ice Cube, if you owe this man some fucking money, pay him his shit.
His name is brought
because
up. I want my money for Wicked.
You don't want to see him. Hold on. First of all, Nicholas Rivera said, "Sneak in the bathroom." LOL. So shout out to him. But if anybody owes Heat Detector money, y'all got him fucked up.
He was in town and he didn't slide on you to get the. No, and look, then you know what?
I got robbed for real.
No,
all right, he got robbed, but we're gonna get it together.
We'll shut it down.
Look, fellas, let's do this, man. We're already at the end of the podcast. We're at 57 minutes. This podcast was supposed to be 30 minutes, but I kind of knew it would be 45 minutes, but I kind of knew it would be 55 minutes. So we're at the mark. Let's go ahead and pass the mic around the table. Let's give y'all final thoughts on hip hop, on ciphers, on fucking volumes, on the podcast, whatever it is you got to talk about. Give your final thought. Tell the people where they can find you, social media, and pass the mic.
All right, Ice Cube, you can find me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Heat Detector 22. You can find me on YouTube at Unwrap, and also Unwrap the Podcast. You can find me on Twitter at Unwrap the Podcast. You can find me on TikTok at Unwrap the Podcast. And nigga, if you can't find me, nigga, find somebody that can find me and give me my goddamn money.
Give him his motherfucking money. Loke, what's up, man? Tell him what's up. Final thought, and where they can find you.
Okay, so final thought
on whatever hip hop ciphers,
man,
building,
look,
networking. Shout out to DJ's Vito. He said, yeah.
Look, all I gotta say is this, man. Stay solid. Make sure that you have some integrity. You know what I'm saying? Because understand these motherfuckers won't have no integrity. Just, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just because, keep pushing forward and fuck a hater. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. That's my Jerry Springer, right? That's what he
fuck a motherfucking hater.
Fuck a hater. But besides that, man, check me out, man. LOKE, Chicago hip hop. You Google that, you're gonna find my albums on Spotify, whatever. And then check out the studio. All
right. So y'all already know, man. If you ain't been watching since the beginning, one of the MCs that was with us from the beginning, volume 2, multiple volumes after that. His most recent one was volume 15. We got
Yo,
Magneto.
what up,
We got Magneto.
Dizzle, what up, boy?
We- Yo, what's up, Odin? What's the business, man? You already know, man. West Side in the building. Let's go. He said, let's go. So one of our most featured MCs, man. He was on many ciphers. Y'all know we got Magneto, aka used to be known as Magneto, now is God E. Y'all make sure to follow him on everything. But God E, man, tell him, brother, what's your final thought and where can they find you everywhere on every single thing?
Well, my final thought is love is the law of the land, man. You know what I'm saying? Show more love, period. And that's my thought. Finding me, all you got to do is mack.nito, NITO, at Instagram, you know what I'm saying? And then MACK.NITO, Google that, and it's going to go straight to everything. And then GODE, original too. Just Google it. It's going to pop up everything, and you're going to love it. I got a new album coming out called GODE that's going to drop this summer. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy. I got Juice on that boy. You know what I'm saying? And a few other features that I'm not going to name yet, but I got Juice on that boy. You know what I'm saying? A new Juice track.
Shout out to Juice, man. He was just featured on Unwrapped about 2 weeks ago. Y'all could go check that interview. It's one of the best interviews I've ever seen on Unwrapped and interviews, period. Y'all could get to meet that man, know that man, see what he's talking about, see what he's thinking about, see what shit, everything, the shit that we said about, like what you think about before you hit the stage. What do all that shit, man? That shit is all in that interview with Juice. It's on Unwrapped. So go on YouTube, type in at Unwrapped, find that interview with Juice. Check that shit out, man. It's one of the highest viewed interviews on the channel. We're gonna go ahead and pass the mic to Fatal, man. Fatal, final thoughts. Fatal is our Shy City Cypher cinematographer. For those that don't know, we didn't get to announce you at first, brother, but for those that's watching now, Fatal is our Shy City Cypher cinematographer and video editor. And so talk to them, brother. What's your final thought and where can they find you at?
Yo, the final thought, the same thing I've been saying the whole show, is everything is how you define it. And I define this episode as a success. And to find me, fatalraps.com, PH8L raps.com. Everything is linked. Everything is there. You can contact me at fatalraps1985@gmail. Check out the new singles, 3 new videos, Grounded, Off in the Clouds, 100 Times, new single, Shoestring Swang, coming soon with Loke. Everything happened in Shy City Cypher. Let's go.
Don't get it twisted. This episode, y'all kind of learned what we all do, but this episode was sponsored by Fatal Raps. So make sure to go on Spotify, go on Apple Music, go on YouTube, go on heatdetectorlovesmusic.com and all that shit and type in Fatal. What the fuck?
Connected on the website.
Okay.
All right. So type in all that shit, man. We out of here. My final thought. We out of our last thing. Shout out to DJ's Vito. Hold on. He said Cube on the Jerry Heller shit. Yeah. So shout out to y'all, man. My final thought is make sure y'all stay tuned in. Tune into everything we're doing. Shy City Cypher, the podcast, the ciphers, everything that's happening. For any MCs that's out there writing, bro, keep writing, man. Make sure you keep writing verses and just keep adding that up in your notebook because that's experience. That's gonna have you spitting crazier bars. So shout out to y'all for tuning in. Everybody that was in the comments. Shout out to Magneto in the building. Shout out to Heat.
Shout out Magneto.
Everybody that's in the building. Shout out to y'all and everybody that was not in the building. We love y'all, man. All the team members. Shout out to DJ Jules. Shout out to motherfucking Noodles, who's our audio.
Bodine,
Shout out to DJ's Vito, who's our Shy City Cypher DJ. We love y'all, man. Tune in next Sunday, 7 p.m. Let's go, motherfucker. Shy City Cypher. Let's go.
Yeah.